Winters can be really beautiful. Much as we love winters, it can create a lot of havoc to our skin and hair. I'm Dr. Nandini Baruah, your senior dermatologist practicing in Delhi NCR. Today, I'm going to talk about how to take care of your hair during winters and a little bit about hair fall. You can watch this video to get all the information.
As soon as winter sets in, there are a whole set of hair problems which start to happen, like dry hair, dandruff, and other frizzy hair kind of a thing. Hello friends, I am Dr. Mandeep Singh and she is Dr. Nandini Baruah, and today we will be discussing about common hair problems in winter. So, hello Dr. Nandini, how are you?
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm very good.
Yeah. So, Dr. Nandini, tell us something that why do we have hair problems in winter?
Now see, much as we love winters, winter can actually create a lot of havoc to your hair. Now, the topmost layer, that is the most superficial layer, gets disrupted during the winters. Now, the topmost layer contains a lot of oil, sebum, hyaluronic acid, urea, etc. And these are the natural moisturizers of the skin. Now, what happens because of the like winters? What happens? We take bath with hot water, or we use some styling devices like dryer and all that. So this intense heat will break the disulfide bonds in the hair shaft, and this leads to a lot of frizzy hair, a lot of brittleness. Then you end up having split ends. Then there's a lot of flakiness in the scalp, which is nothing but the dandruff. So these are the few causes, Yeah.
So like what we can understand from here, that as soon as the winter sets in, there's a lot of dry air there, and then
Yes.
use of hot water will cause more drying effect, and that
Exactly.
damages the outer layer of the hair, and that causes all the problems. So the
Yes.
main problem is the dryness of hair.
Yeah.
So whatever we have to do, we have to see that that dryness has to be reduced.
Exactly, that is what.
So what are the common things which we can do in our home to avoid these problems?
Yeah. So in winters, it's not that we stop shampooing. In fact, we use a mild shampoo, and we need to shampoo almost every day or every alternate day. Because we have to basically keep the scalp clean, and clean scalp leads to good hair growth. So use a mild shampoo, use lukewarm water, don't use boiling water or hot water. As I have told you, it makes the hair frizzy and dull again. And then use a conditioner always after every wash. The conditioner is applied after the shampoo. Maybe you can apply it for about 10 to 20 seconds and then rinse it off again. So what does the conditioner do? The conditioner hydrates and maintains the moisture of the hair. Then next thing is about oiling. Now oiling is again a very good conditioner. Oiling does not help in hair growth. So if you apply oil, you can definitely apply oil, use a warm oil massage, but do not keep the oil for more than 30 minutes. And never step out with the oil outside, because it will attract more dust and the pores will be closed, leading to more hair fall. Like hair fall is another very commonly seen during winters. So we need to keep the oil for about 30 seconds maximum, and then rinse it off with the shampoo.
First thing is, Doctor, that first you have to do is oiling of your hair.
Yes.
The oiling has to be done for not more than 30 minutes. So for 30 minutes we will use the oil. Any specific oil which has to be used or which has to be avoided?
You can use the basic coconut oil or the almond oil or the olive oil, which is very easily available in the market, or whatever suits you. It is basically the it makes your hair smooth. As I have said already, it is a very good conditioner. It doesn't help in hair growth. And yes, that oil massage, maybe it can just lead to your circulation a little bit, but otherwise it doesn't help in hair growth much.
So one question is, the oiling has to be done on the hair or the scalp?
You can do it on the scalp as well, but it has to be applied on the shaft of the hair definitely. Keep it for 30 minutes and then rinse it off.
So now we come to shampooing.
Yes.
So when we are using shampoo, anything which has to be used or anything which does not have to be used, are there any recommendations?
If you don't have any hair issues like any scalp issues like flakiness, which is nothing but dandruff, then you can use your normal shampoo which suits you, a mild shampoo, and regularly shampoo your scalp because you need to have a clean scalp. We don't want an oily scalp. But if you have dandruff or seborrheic dermatitis, as we call this, then you need to apply a ketoconazole shampoo. Apply every day for about 3 to 4 minutes and then rinse it off, and definitely use a conditioner after that, because as it is a medicated shampoo, it may make your hair a little dry, but ketoconazole shampoo only if you have seborrheic dermatitis.
So we have to shampoo the hair for about 3-4 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. And while rinsing, for how much time we should use hot water or lukewarm water?
Lukewarm water, yes. Lukewarm water till the lather or the froth of the shampoo goes away, and then after that you apply the conditioner for about 10 to 20 seconds, leave it on for about 10 to 20 seconds and then rinse it off.
So I think that would clear how to take care of your hair during the winters. So we have covered that. Now, what are the problems for which the patient should go to the doctor or the dermatologist or the skin doctor specifically?
Main thing is if you have a flaky scalp, which is nothing but the seborrheic dermatitis or dandruff, as I have told you, then you must definitely go to a doctor, a dermatologist, your nearby dermatologist, because dandruff or seborrheic dermatitis has a fungal element in it. It has a fungal element which needs to be treated. So the ketoconazole shampoo with antifungals have to be given, so you will have to consult a doctor for that. Otherwise, these loose, the flaky scales might just get very greasy and they will just adhere to the scalp, making your life very uncomfortable. So for this, you need to definitely see a dermatologist.
So that is number one.
Yes.
Any other problem?
Yeah, see, as I've told you, if you have a dry, scaly, flaky scalp, this might lead to a lot of itchiness and you will not be comfortable. So if you have these kind of issues like, flaky scalp, itching, and sometimes what happens that there's so much of itching that you scratch your scalp and it can lead to oozing also. So these are the few things which you should just rush to the doctor, your dermatologist.
So, and you have to go to a qualified dermatologist.
Exactly.
You don't have to go to any other MBBS doctor or other doctors who are not specialized in skin.
Yes.
That has to be emphasized. That is one thing. So, if you have dandruff, if you have a lot of itching, then you have to consult the dermatologist. Anything else?
Because all these conditions ultimately will lead to hair fall. So hair fall is very commonly seen in winters. So you definitely have to see a dermatologist if you have these complaints.
So I think it is very clear. If you have dandruff, if you have hair fall, you have to go to a dermatologist. If you just sit on the problem, it is going to aggravate.
Yes, it is going to aggravate. Yes.
So one more thing which I wanted to discuss with you today is the use of all these kind of hair treatments like keratin and other things. So what is your view about it? Whether the usage in winter and the summer or the other season has to be anything different? What are the disadvantages of actually getting these treatments done in a long term? Can you just briefly elaborate on that?
Yeah, that's a very good question, and especially at this time of the year. In winters, there's a lot of festivities, and this is a wedding season, and plus there's Christmas and New Year's coming, and where these young girls and women and men, of course, they go for these hairstyling treatments, like something basic like the blow drying, then the straightening, the perming, the coloring of the hair, then all of these styling treatments, they use the basic concept of applying heat. And as I have told you, if you apply a lot of heat to your hair, then what happens, the disulfide bonds in the hair shaft, this breaks and leading to a lot of hair problems like frizziness, dull hair, split ends, flakiness, hair fall, etc. So if possible, these things should be avoided a little. And or if it is really very important, then you can use the cold setting in the hair dryer, which will solve the problem a little bit. So because of the cold setting, the you can save the disulfide bonds to some extent, and but this is the only thing you can do. But if possible, you can just avoid these treatments a little bit, or maybe just increase the gap.
So it is very clear, if you are using any sort of a hair treatment, it is going to damage the outer surface of your hair,
exactly.
more so in winters because of the other issues, because of you need a warm hair and other things and all. And whenever you are doing it in a lot of excess, you are going to have hair problems and subsequently hair fall. So I think that was a nice information which Dr. Nandini has provided. Dr. Nandini, friends, is actually practicing in Delhi NCR for a long time now. She is a senior dermatologist, and we work here at Center for Lasers, Plastic Surgery and Dermatology at Paras Hospital, Gurugram. We are all available here, and if you want to consult her, if you are nearby, then you can just come to her OPD, and we have the numbers which are given in the description, so you can contact us for the other information. Also, I would request you to please subscribe the channel and turn on the notification to all, so whenever we have a good educational video, you will be the first one to receive the information. So thank you, Dr. Nandini, for your time. I think it has been a nice session in which you have very easily explained all the questions which come in the patients and other people mind, and we are thankful for you for giving your time. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.